Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bearcats will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. North Texas will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So Cincinnati's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense just
Abdominal
simply
tear.
not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping to run.
My second running back that's going to be out.
They had their ears pinned back.
And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in victory last week. Excellent coverage that time didn't give him any room to set up a big return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grab in the backfield. It's Maddox. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
Yes.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. North Texas really has it going on offense. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
North Texas could see if they could get a chunk play here on 2nd and inches. He'll do it himself on the draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Still looking on the move. Sails one into the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete to the right. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run all the way.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside kick. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Line getting set on second down. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a second down. To throw, it's Webster. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
He's got it down the left.
Stop it. But you still won't let me fucking jump. Still won't let me jump.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Rushes on him.
Where's that fumble? That dude's holding it out like a freaking jackal.
Goes at midfield. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man down the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Can right cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry, and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate, and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football in.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. Still running at the 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Off the play fake on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there. Calls the missed timing.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They go to the ground.
Who's blocking the backside guy? That's terrible.
They were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess. Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making a play.
North Texas lining up, facing third and long. Quarterback may change this route. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires on the move.
Nope. Dude's standing there. Stop it. Dude is standing there with his fucking back turned. No way he's being noticeable back there. I did have what I wanted. I should have fucking threw it there. God damn it. I actually had what I wanted on the other side. That's terrible. That fuck.
Play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Nelson.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Back to throw. It's Webster. Got it in the middle. It's Nelson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bearcats racing to the line in a hurry up. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. Strong, firm tackle. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
Boone? That guy Boone?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's
This guy?
caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Fires deep for the end zone.
Dude, if that motherfucker would have caught that, I would have punched him through the screen.
Right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He's got an open man. The stop is
I wasn't
made, but
playing
his
that far
offense
back.
is
It's
threatening
fucking
first
cool.
and goal from the 9. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls down.
Looking downfield, it's Webster. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. Under fire. The pass falls incomplete.
Holy shit. Took way too long to get rid of that ball. My offense sucks.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half.
What's up, Joe? Let's go, buddy.
From inside the 5.
Ooh.
And good work by the coverage team.
How is that not a fumble?
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put...
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Webster. They're working that left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's Anderson. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense is really good bad.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here.
Braxton is playing like a bitch. You're fucking 91, man. Jesus.
And they move the chains. They mark it at the 29. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Webster. Got his man on the right. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Thank you.
Oh! Incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Split backs here. Give to the back. He's in open space downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's on target and complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt you. And you saw it right there on the crossing.
Going to swing it on second down. He's got him in the flat. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Fires to the big fella. Turning on. Down after a nice game.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Wheaton. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
The old line, sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll go to the ground, and he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. The official says no good.
It's fucking Cincinnati. There is zero reason that they should have made that difficult to kick.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
I knew you would.
Reads it, fires complete. And as they get into the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Webster. Here's the pressure. Knocked down for the tackle. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it.
Ooh,
And it was
pick the
worth
ball
for a
off.
chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to keep...
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Punts it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer.
Touchdown, North Texas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. The handoff to Johnson. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give him credit.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds his big tight end. At the 40, there he goes. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with it done.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He wants to throw it again. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Right on the money. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. With the run on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill.
Yeah, another one is done for the year. And
stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Right back to it. There we go.
then this other guy looks like he's being a freaking bitch too. I don't know.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's first and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Webster. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
This is an area of the game on a... You've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
Now on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. North Texas will have to punt it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Rides the back on the option. The give. Just ran over it. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the field.
Well, had a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played.
Makes the grab inside the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
This offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they...
Breaks into the open. Got some room into the goal line.
So stupid.
Touchdown, Bearcats.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass falls in.
So slow.
8 seconds left.
And that's a good good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Got a little space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty.